Today is my birthday. We're actually on our way to Hereford. Shara's booked me in a flying lesson, something I wanted to do for a long time. The Harlow site is now up and running. We do have some content coming on the Harlow site. About 6 hours of traveling today. Just made it here. Look at that coast. Tuesday, Team 5D are back after we won the BDO Cup last September. We're back in action. Team 5D and Savoys versus CPC Finance. So we finally made it to the Big Apple. We're actually on Wall Street. Adam's just landed in JFK. There he is. There's a DXB in the building.
Traveling all
Just arrived in Houston, Texas for the M&A Launchpad Conference. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I'm looking forward to connecting with some new people. So we're on our way to Austin. We did try and get a site visit booked in with a business that we've been looking at. So it's been a while, but we're back for another all access. Been super busy recently. The Harlow site is now up and running. We do have some content coming on the Harlow site, on the move from the old 79 site up to the new site. There's still a few bits that, you know, we're still waiting for, a few deliveries on flags and different things just to make the site look pretty, but it's up and running. So we will be documenting more on it. Also on the acquisition front, our pipeline is pretty big at the moment. We do have one that has been in and out of legals. There was some ongoing litigation from inside, so we've had to restructure the deal slightly. Have some updates on that shortly. And another one that we had an offer accepted a few weeks ago. We travelled up, myself, James and Mike, a few days ago up to the northeast, which was a hell of a trip, definitely a miserable trip up there. For me, it was like over 5 hours there and back. But yeah, we managed to get all the finer details ironed out, terms agreed. So that's the latest one going into legals. So yeah, very busy on that side, which is why I haven't really managed to film much content. It's been at the back of my mind. But we've got quite a few things coming up. So I will be trying to document as much as I can. What else? Well, today is my birthday. So we're actually on our way to Hereford. Shara's booked me in a flying lesson. Something I wanted to do for a long time. So you've got to start somewhere, right? So yeah, we're on the way to Hereford. We're on the way to Hereford now. So stay tuned. Okay.
So I'll just pop my stuff in the right side and then I'll...
Okay. Wow, it's tiny in there.
So I've just filled it
Yeah.
up. So it's just overflowing.
Okay.
Just brimmed it.
Okay.
Right, so...
It's cozy.
Yes, it is. So,
right. Here we go. So back at the Harlow site in rainy Newport. Lucky it wasn't like this yesterday for my flying lesson because it would have been a bit shaky up there. So just a quick update on the site. So this area here, this is what we call the graveyard at the moment. So these are most of the part exchanges that we don't really want to keep, apart from the BM and the Peugeot. Most of these, yeah, we're probably not going to keep or go on with. So, while I was away last week, up north, we actually had our road-facing signs put up. So, we have one here and then one there. This is like a super busy road. So, especially at rush hour, it's really busy. So, we wanted to make sure that our signs were up. And Steve and Andrew have actually started moving our SUVs facing the road as well, just to get some more exposure. We're still suffering from deliveries at the moment, so there's a few things that we've ordered that still haven't come. So these black posts here, every other post we're actually going to have a flag. So just all around the perimeter we're basically going to have flags just to make sure it's visible, because where the KFC is there, that roundabout there is literally one of the busiest in Newport. And like I said, at rush hour, it's super busy here, so there's a lot of cars piled up, a lot of traffic, because this road here goes actually up towards the M4, so yeah, it's really busy. So we actually are bringing some of the other cars from the old site up to fill this gap here. There's a few gaps where we need filling, but we're still bringing cars up from the old site. But yeah, so the flags will be on these here all the way around. So this area here where the drainage is, we're actually building a valeting bay here, because at the moment this building here we're prepping and valeting a lot of the cars, mainly prepping before they go out, but we want to actually turn this into a photo booth. It's actually quite big inside, so we want to turn this into a photo booth and more of a prep area. And then this pretty big space here, we're going to build a valeting bay there, so yeah, it has its own space. And then that's the main offices over there where all the magic happens, and this area here is the entrance. So we're going to have 2 elevated flags here, like I said, mainly for visibility, and the flags will also go down the side there as well. So yeah, that's just a bit of an update on the site as it is now. Oh, we finally made it. Super tired. About 6 hours of traveling today. Last night we was in Manchester watching United play. Finally a good result. It's been a rough season, but yeah, we just made it here. Here we go. Look at that coast. Insane coast. Insane views. But yeah, we've got quite a lot on at the moment. So we've come here for the next couple of days with some of the team to work on some bits. And then Tuesday, Team 5D are back after we won the BDO Cup last September. We're back in action. Is Team 5D and Savoys versus CPC Finance at Vicarage Road, Watford Football Stadium. And of course, we'll document the whole thing. We'll get some good content. Definitely going to be good fun. But yeah, look, try and get some behind the scenes over the next couple of days while we're here as well, just to give you a bit of an insight of what we're doing and what we're working on. So just finished up, just finished reviewing heads of terms that James drafted up for the acquisition in the northeast that I mentioned. There's been quite a lot of developments across different things that we're working on at the moment. Also been going back and forth with Mike, because Mike's hopefully heading out to Dubai very soon to go and help Adam run EP. Things are picking up over there. We're getting super busy and definitely need more support at a leadership level, especially because Adam's doing very well on the sales side. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Actually just reviewed a deal for a very good friend of mine, also over in Dubai, someone that I haven't caught up with for a long time. So just looked over a deal for him. And yeah, it's time to sign out for today and yeah, see what tomorrow brings.
Same. Then all you've got to do is just film on the second ad, just the intro, and that's you done, and then you move on to the second set, and then the third set, and then the fourth set. I'll guide you through it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's basically it. So let me quickly go get my iPad, and then I'll just walk you. You sitting down by here doing some work.
Yeah.
Balcony, we'll get the drone out, all that kind of fun stuff. Sound good, bro?
Sounds good.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
Let's do like, yeah. You boys tidy up.
Yeah. Do you want a hand? Yeah.
He says about it as well, but I think he'll be going the ball. We can get it for Monday to dinner. Get all the kind of a bit of the terms agreed.
So yeah, I've just been sent a teaser for a football club. I know it's not something that we'd normally look at, but it could be someone on the list that may be interested in it. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll ping over the teaser now. So yeah, we've changed the structure multiple times to accommodate their circumstances, but yeah, it just hasn't worked out, unfortunately. So yeah, we're just gonna have to be even more patient on this one. If it is going to go anywhere, just going to take a little bit of time.
So we have two options regarding the police. The first one is 25 million police. They're a small one, 25 each. We've got like over 40 of them. The procedure is also very simple. So we come, we make a meeting with these people. They're going to show us the documents of police first. So we're going to take a look at the documents, make sure it's all right. Then we do this transaction, which is called a handshake, and we get the police delivered to us. They want it to be done today. So each police 25 million. The discount for this is 10 plus 5, sorry, 10 plus 5. 10 for the buyer and the 5 for intermediaries. The second option.
As I just mentioned, could you let me know what security there is on this transaction? So yeah, one of our sales execs has just handed their notice in. So yeah, we need to just start the recruitment process again, get some CVs in. So yeah, I'll just put a post out there, but we're probably going to have to look at Indeed as well. We're going to need to replace them fairly quickly. So yeah, if you could just take a look at this, please. I just sent you an email. I could potentially look at something this afternoon. I might have a bit of a block of some free time, so yeah, let me know if you're flexible today, and then I can ping over some availability if that works, James.
Brilliant, mate. Yeah, five's good. I'm going to hopefully get Barry, who's the majority shareholder, and the German guy, Hoist.
And then they get back in contact with us.
Yeah. Yeah, look, either way, we're going to have to adjust the valuation. He knows that. So, yeah, let's see what he does over the next, 60 or 90 days, and then we'll revisit it, see what he says, and go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, that's the only thing, mate. It's like 4 or 6 months down the line, isn't it? And then you've got to start it again. But
yeah, I think we just channel our energy into the two. Just take it from there.
well, what's the latest on?
So Thunder came back. Let's have a look. So it looks like, based on the 2023 year end, we can actually get 2 times EBITDA as a day one payment realistically. So it's pretty high. Definitely covers the closing payment. So that one's looking like it works, and obviously this one as well. This one's looking good too. So yeah.
We took off this morning, so hopefully they come back. I'm sure they'll have a couple of queries on it, but nothing major. Because it's pretty much everything we spoke about was in there anyway. So what he's doing, what he wants. I just said, look, let us know either way, basically. We spoke about Yorkshire, we just gone through. Forest, which is one which does Yorkshire, Scotland, Wales, comes back. But
So while I was on the call with James, Shane has actually sent me over a few images of where the placement is for the sponsors on the kits for the game on the 30th. So firstly, we have Papava Consulting, which is Matthew O'Keefe's company. He's one of our sponsors. Then we have Focus MEP on the side, and then the 5D and Savoys Club logo. And then on the front, we have New Volt, which is a solar battery and EV, which is one of our other sponsors. And then I think, the bags are there too. So we've got some other sponsors on the bags and also the tracksuits. So kits are looking good, ready for the 30th. This year, I still want to do one London and Manchester too. Because Manchester worked well last time. People loved it. Crazy how we finished filming dead on midnight.
We've got some great content, bro, man. Yo, your B-rolls, bro, look insane, bro.
Yeah?
Your B-rolls look insane.
Yeah.
Everything from the drone footage to you in the office, they just look fucking sick.
We're still cash flow negative, but it just brings in that runway. So, look, we're losing less, but we're still losing.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know we want to push the low point out further, but what we don't want is if he doesn't perform how he anticipates he's going to perform, because he's obviously quite optimistic to put that multiple there and then tie it to performance, then we don't want it to have any material impact on the business in other ways, which it potentially could. That's the biggest concern, I think, for me.
D, what's the prediction?
Prediction? 5-2 to us. What's that?
All right.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Hey, what's the prediction?
6-1 Savoys.
Nice one. Mark it. What's the prediction, mate?
Prediction 3-2, 5D Savoys. We're coming for revenge this time after what happened last year. Watch this space.
Nice. What's going on, man?
Sit, warm up done, ready to go on. Full 45-minute first half. Gonna be underway, it's gonna be a tough game. CPC have gone with a younger side, semi-pros, but we're gonna be standing our ground.
So Carl just chucked me out. I thought I'd go on eavesdrop on the other team, and he just kicked me out. Literally, he's locked the door.
What's the game plan?
We're gonna win. And there's no game plan. We're gonna just play football the right way, and we're gonna win.
What's the score?
They'll score. We'll score. I'll put it as probably like 7-3 to us.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
7-3 to us.
Yeah,
Bet
that's
on
what I'm
it.
saying,
Good game.
Oh, look, you good, is it, bro?
Don't know whether we got to be 5 yards closer together, us lot, because that gap is so big. I'm just getting caught out every time.
Yeah, it is. At the back. It's at the back, and we need the middle needs to come together a little bit. But
we're going to make a couple of changes.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sorry.
Johnny.
Johnny's going to come on centre mid. Yeah. Centre mid, Matt. Yeah. If you drop into centre back. Mike, do you want to have 5? You have 5. Matthew, I'll come on for you.
And then Kyle's coming off the bench.
Kyle's going to come on the bench. So if you're coming off, just make your shirt available, lads.
No one's talking to each other right now. So who's gonna go out there and be captain? Because he was the captain. If he picks someone, but I need someone to kick some ass out there and talk to people. Be more compact.
Don't be scared to take one of them out. Take one of them out. He's not going to run past.
Just rotate. Yeah, we'll start off like you just talk to each other and you two just switch it up, yeah?
Everyone talk to each other. Come on, we're 2 teams now. Just talk to each other. We can win this. Come on.
Everyone on the side.
Sorry, man, you must be gutted. What's happened there?
Gutted, mate. Gutted. But the better team won.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Could have been worse.
What happened there?
I wasn't playing for the team, that's what happened.
If you were playing, we would have won.
Of course! What's that to me?
Are they walking over the pitch looking at disrespect?
Yes.
No,
What happened there?
Sorry?
What happened there?
I
wasn't even sure that I was supposed to be.
We lost our key player D, unfortunately, and yeah, they were better organised than us. So hats off to well done CPC.
What about the Octane Cup? What are we going to do there? Octane Cup.
Try and win that one. Try and win one of them, innit?
Steve, quick one. How are you after the game?
I'm just injured, so Sandy's looking after me.
He'll be back, don't worry, he'll be back.
Sandy's looking after me.
He'll be back. We got Octane next in June.
I'll just
be back for that.
We'll be coaching.
We'll be coaching for that. It's fine.
Just coaching.
We got Pep and D, so we're alright. We'll be all good. Yeah, we'll be all good.
So back in sunny Newport, it's raining again. Back at the Harlow site. We took an L Tuesday evening. Team 5D in Savoys. We lost 5-3 to CPC Finance. The better team won. We'll be back though. And I tore my MCL again in the first 5 minutes. So back in recovery. I tore it first time 4 weeks ago. Came back way too early. But anyway, big shout out to all the players, everyone that played, all the people that came to watch and supported. Big shout out to Savoys and CPC Finance. And also I want to give a big shout to our team sponsors, so our kit sponsors, Papeva Consulting, New Volt Limited and MEP. A shout to our bag sponsor, which was Car Bodywork Specialists. So yeah, I want to give a big shout to all the sponsors and everyone that was involved in the event. Today we're back at the Harlow site, as I mentioned. We're actually having a big tree taken down. It's caused us all sorts of problems on the far end of our site. All the leaves coming down on all the cars, especially with, we're meant to be having a change of season, right? So it should be blossoming, but as you can see there, I'm not going to get too close, but this tree there, finally we're having it taken down, which is good. So I'll quickly show you. I don't want to get in their way, but let me take you around and show you. There we go. So we finally made it to the Big Apple. We're actually on Wall Street, just before the opening bell by the New York Stock Exchange. But yeah, what a journey to get here. Yesterday there was a 4-hour delay in Heathrow for our flight, and then we landed, thought the madness was over, and there was another 4-hour delay backed up in passport control at JFK. So it was meant to land at 1 p.m. East Coast time. We ended up getting to the hotel at about 11 p.m. So basically dropped the bags off, went out, went to Raising Cane's super late. So probably wasn't the best idea, but it was a manic day. But yeah, looking forward to the M&A Conference next week in Texas. So we're going to spend a few days in New York, then head down to Texas. And then also, we're 2 weeks away from our mastermind retreat in Albania with Savoys Club. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So stay tuned. So the last few times I've been to New York, I've made it routine on at least one of the evenings to take a stroll to the Upper East Side, to 740 Park Avenue. And it's not the best looking building in the world, but it does have the largest concentration of billionaires in the world. And for me, it's inspiring. You know, you've had some of the most powerful entrepreneurs in history lived in this building or do currently live in the building. You know, the founder of Blackstone has lived in this building, Steve Schwarzman, and he bought his apartment from John D. Rockefeller. You've also had David Koch and who else? Howard Marks. You know, some of the greatest investors and entrepreneurs in history have lived in the building, so it's inspiring to me. And look, this isn't, you know, your normal apartment building. You know, one of these apartments, for instance, is one that has 37 rooms, 14 bathrooms, a private elevator. You know, this is an insane building and you know, a prime piece of real estate. So it's inspiring. But anyway, this evening I'm trying somewhere new. I'm going for dinner at Butcher and the Banker, which apparently you eat in an old bank vault. So yeah, looking forward to eating here tonight and seeing what it's like. So Adam's just landed in JFK, so we're gonna go find him. There he is. That's it. How you doing, bro? You good?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Good.
There's a DXB in the building.
Traveling all last week, bro. Last week.
Where have you been? Everywhere.
Just did a tour of US.
Where have you been?
I've just been to Miami with Daniel G. Those of you know he's like the #1 in US. So I've been spending some time with Daniel, masterminds and meeting some other real estate agencies in US. As people know, Miami and New York is probably one of the best US real estate markets. So I'm here again, gotta go to a networking event and meeting this company from concrete. They build these buildings here. They built Manhattan apparently. So yeah, man, just
What's different though? What's different about, see, like the Miami and New York real estate market with the people you've been with over the last few days? What we're doing at EP, how do you think that can add value to us, and also what are they doing different?
So two things. I think, you know, what I've seen different here is there is actually a lot more money here, wealth here right now than it's in Dubai right now. This is interesting to say because the money is still moving from here or Europe to Dubai. There's so much opportunity gap that the money can still move. Like this, people are just buying shitloads in Miami, but they're like, oh, I could buy the same in Dubai. So literally those are the conversations I'm having in a restaurant or in a bar or in a mastermind. Man, it's crazy. Like honestly, I can't, like, I've done taken 6 flights just to do this within the interstate US. So anyway, so we're off to this networking event. Again, I just had a message from the guy. He owns a concrete company here and they're very well interested in expanding into Dubai. And they also want to, you know, purchase in Dubai. So when they look at the price difference, you know, and the per square foot.
Yeah. What's the chances of me and you bumping into each other in New York?
Seems like we planned it.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, big things at EP. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back out to Dubai. It's been a few months now. So.
Yeah, I just want to add one more thing, and this is the difference what we're trying in EP, right? Like the international game, and no one does this in Dubai, like the way we're trying to collaborate.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to also hit the Toronto market and the Montreal. Like met a few people in Miami. It's the collaboration. If you can get the collab with the US market, I think it's huge.
It's unlocking a completely different, a different network, and also unlocking a lot of wealth just over here in the States and also Canada as well. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So just arrived in Houston, Texas for the M&A Launchpad Conference. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I'm looking forward to connecting with some new people. A friend of mine actually recommended this event and said it'd be good to come to, just purely based on one of the things that we're predominantly focused on right now has a lot to do with the US. So, you know, connecting with new people, you know, lawyers, CPAs, and various different people in the industry to, anything that goes hand in hand with what we're currently working on. So, looking forward to the event. And I also heard that Houston is great for food as well, so we'll have to check out some food spots. So we're in Alfred, Houston, Texas. Here's some good things about this. So Shane's brought me down here, putting me through the paces. So Shane, you're someone that spends a lot of time in the gym. Why do you feel it's so important, especially for not just entrepreneurs, but people in general, to stay focused and
It's for me, it's just one of those things. It's on your to-do list every day. Put it on your list, get it done. It's off your list. Move on to the next day. And it's the same with business. You know, there's stuff on there every single day. You've got to get it done. You've got to do those things, whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. The benefit of this makes you feel good. Makes you look okay sometimes, but yeah, it just feels really good mentally and physically, makes you stronger, keeps you younger.
And you've took me to a lot of gyms, Dubai, obviously UK. This one is a little bit different.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this one compared to all the other gyms that you've been to?
Yeah, like the one in Dubai, is amazing, Jim. This one though, the aesthetics of it, the place, we haven't seen it all yet, but it's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Incredible, Jim.
This is by far the best gym I've ever been to. I've been to tons of gyms all over the world, but yeah, I think this is by far the best one that I've ever been to. It has 2 outdoor basketball courts, it has 2 volleyball courts, a football pitch, 3 gyms, it has a dining area. Yeah, I haven't even seen all the facilities yet, but the gym's incredible. But yeah, so just having a quick workout before the M&A launch pad. It's like a VIP dinner this evening, so looking forward to meeting some new people there. I also had my MRI results back. They're not good. Apparently I've got a high-grade ACL tear, so when I hurt it in the Watford game, I think just over a week ago, it was apparently a high-grade ACL tear, so it's not good. Need to get it sorted. So for the time being, it's looking like when it gets a little bit better, it's just going to be gym and golf. So no more real active sports, which is frustrating because I love basketball, football, boxing. So it looks like gym and weights for now. So today is the M&A Launchpad Conference. Yesterday was the VIP dinner with the sponsors. It was really cool. Met some good people. Definitely made some strong connections. I also met Walker Dybel, the author of Buy Then Build. So it's quite cool to chat to Walker, you know, a bit about his story and what he sees for the M&A landscape. You know, over the next 5 to 10 years as well, and also what he's doing, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's see what this conference has to offer, and we'll catch up afterwards. So the M&A conference was good. We had to try a Texas barbecue place, so one of Shane's friends recommended, is it Papa's?
Yeah,
Papa's. Yeah. So that's what it's looking like. What have you got, Shane?
Ribs, beef, pickles, bread, huge fries.
What do you think of the conference?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, really good. It was a lot of people there, learned a lot. Good to talk to, obviously, the US side of things and see what's going on here, but yeah, it was a good day.
So we're on our way to Austin today. We did try and get a site visit booked in with a business that we've been looking at. It actually complements the concrete stairs company that we have in the UK with Mitch. But yeah, they didn't manage to squeeze us in, unfortunately. So we're just going to check Austin out. Apparently it's got a lot of good food spots. So yeah, I feel like my channel is going to end up turning into a food blog. But last night we went to a place called Trill Burgers. That is the rapper Bun B's place. That was awesome. And then we finished off at the Cheesecake Factory. So yeah, looks like this may turn into a bit of a food blog.
So back in the UK, New York and Texas was awesome. Met some really good connections. A lot of opportunities have actually came up since the conference, so really looking forward to exploring those opportunities and yeah, working with some new people. On the acquisition front, just caught up with a few of the team on various different things that we're working on. We finally got terms agreed on 2 deals that we've been stuck on for quite a while. The one we do need to explore a few options, the other one's pretty much good to go. And then another 2 deals that I've been working on a consultancy basis have actually gone into legals now. So I'm happy for the guys that I've been working with there as well. In regards to the Harlow site, I know I've been keeping you up to date recently on the Harlow site. We're actually in the process of offering an additional service, so more information on that to come, but we have had a few challenges recently, so swings and roundabouts, right? And this is probably the first time, I think this is the first time I've mentioned this publicly, but in the background we've been working on a digital magazine called ETA, Entrepreneurship Through Acquisition, and the fact that there's been a huge surge in ETA globally, I think it's important to shed some light on the development of this, and also shed light and showcase what some of the people are doing in the 5D program and giving people some more insights of what it is we're doing, as well as focusing on what's happening in the industry, you know, and also keeping you up to date with events, deals and everything else that comes with it. So issue 1 is going to be released in a few weeks. There will be more information on my other social profiles, but also we'll do some coverage on this channel as well. But yeah, that's a quick update. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're actually flying out to Albania in 6 days, so I'm also looking forward to going over there for our event with Savoys Club. So of course we'll be documenting that as well, but until then, yeah,